What is up, guys? Welcome to today's trade recap. Today I ended up uh winning. I got around a 1-to-1 RR, and yeah, it was a kind of scary trade. I almost got stopped out, but the 5-minute rejection block saved me. So yeah, going into the day, I had a bullish bias. Now we did have like prior market open, we had inverses 4 hour fair value up to the downside, as you can see right here, but I didn't really care about it. And why? It lacks context. We're not really rejecting anything. There's like we inverses 4 hour fair value up here to the upside. We're not rejecting anything. Um, we're not buying model. And if you look at ES, bro, like look how close it is to this high ES. And we also had equal highs here on ES. And we had all of this LR here to get run. Like, so I was pretty bullish. And also, we were still respecting this hourly fair value gap right here. And London lows, um, so this low here is London lows. So what did London do? Trade into this hourly fair value gap. And then we got an SMT here with the London lows inside of the hourly fair value gap, and we got displacement. So I was super bullish and I was seeing these lows as protected, and I didn't want to see them get traded back into. And I wanted to see longs out of this 15-minute intermediate low. Sadly, we never got that. I ended up just displacing higher at open. I was still bullish, like as long as we had all-time highs on ES intact and this high on NQ intact, I was still fine with taking longs. We did end up getting SMT with it since ES took it first, but I didn't really care that much about it because my drawn liquidity was still higher. And then I said, okay, once we took like kind of this high, I said, okay, I'm gonna wait for 10 a.m., wait for news that we had, and see what happens. What happens at 10 a.m. We ended up opening up this 15-minute fair value gap. Um, we have news as well, and we traded lower. We also filled this pretty small. Oh, it's not there. Wait, what? Oh, I'm on MNQ. On NQ, there was a 5-minute fair value gap there, as you can see. Let me actually go on NQ here. Uh, there we go. And yeah, we traded lower, and we also technically had an SMT here with, like as you can see here, ES was around here at this low, so we kind of had an SMT like this low here, and yeah, um, and then we had a 3-minute fair value gap. I waited for it to get inverse. We ended up getting the inverse here. Now I didn't put a market order just because it was really high up, and I really wanted to have my stop below the CE of this 5-minute rejection block. So I wanted to have it like around here, around there. That's where I put it. Um, so I ended up putting a limit. I put a limit on the inverse, where the inverse was. So as you can see, 852 and 852 is like around there. I had it at a 3-minute fair value gap. Yes, I had it like at this 3-minute fair value gap, so I got a pretty good feel in terms of entry. Like, obviously, like looking at this, it's not like a nice feel, but it is a pretty nice feel compared to where the close was. So I put a limit there, had my stop below CE of the 5-minute wick, a rejection block. I got saved by that. I got super lucky. I mean, not honestly, no, it's not luck. It's fucking skill because I need to put my stop below that. Um, but yeah, now I would give this trade a like A minus or B plus, just because the internal like targets aren't too good. Like it's just this swing high, and then we had data high, so we ended up taking it before I took my entry. So I'm like internally, I'm just targeting this high, but I was basing this trade pretty externally because I was pretty bullish, and we still had like all of this LR that we had to take. to the left of us, so I was basing this trade more externally. And since the internal targets weren't like that good, I would say this is more like I wouldn't say it's A plus just because of that. And yeah, we ended up getting here an SMT with this low around here. And then once we got displacement to the upside, I ended up moving my stop just a bit higher to this low because we shouldn't really go any lower than that. And then I went break even at this high here. I had it marked out here on Q, on MQ, and then I took profit. I had a 1 to 1 around there. So 882. So yeah, right there. And yeah, um, pretty good trade, my opinion. I'm really happy with it. Um, the way that I like where I had my stop loss, where I took take profit. I wasn't greedy. I didn't go break even early. Um, and yeah, pretty happy with this trade. Uh, and yeah, when they're having this random stomp, and then there was another possible long, this 3 minute inverse I could have taken. And yeah, I would have could have done something like this. Stop there, 1 to 1, which sadly you would have gotten stopped at a break even. But yeah, unless you had just stopped like around there. I don't know. But yeah, that is it for today. And peace out.